Welcome to Red Chameleon. If you like the video, please smash the like button. Today's Ask Reddit question is, what is the stupidest thing you've done? Just to show you could do it. Let's get started. Played that stupid fucking 5-finger fillet game with the compass back when I was in school. As I got more confidence, I obviously got faster, and inevitably the point went right into the side of my fingertip. Fucking idiot. I played that stupid game at scout camp. I stopped after one of the younger scouts got too cocky because he could go faster than us older guys, and sliced about half-inch into the webbing between his fingers. I could still see the blood. I told my 6th grade friends I could jump off a 2-story roof and not get hurt. Guess who only got a scraped knee that day? Not me. I broke my leg. Parkour people, on the other hand, can do a safety roll and be mostly unharmed aside from some mild pain. In grade school, maybe age 11 or 12, I had these cheap jeans. I figured out that I could flex my belly and pop the button open. Found this funny, and guy friends in the class got a laugh too. One of them turns to a girl, "Hey girl, check out what I can do." I flexed my belly and let out a huge fart while the button popped open. She turned away. My buddy laughed, and I never did this trick again. When I was 6, I stapled my fingers, because I had convinced all of my friends that I had iron hands. I was around that age too, and I was fiddling around with a stapler and stapled my pointer fingers together. It was the skin just next to the nails, so it barely hurt. I went downstairs to tell my mom, who was doing laundry, that I stapled my fingers together. I still remember the look on her face to this day. Edit. Then again, that was yesterday, so of course, I remember. As a kid, I told my friends I could hold my breath for a long time, long enough to pass out, in fact, and that's exactly what I proceeded to do. My friends and I used to have those breathing competitions in the pool where you would go underwater and see who could hold in their breath the longest. I am a really competitive person, so, of course, I won. I passed out in the pool when I was 9 doing this. The lifeguard was too busy flirting to care, and he thought I was faking it. Chugged way too much apple cider vinegar. Huge mistake. I regularly do apple cider vinegar shots. I get horrible heartburn, and tried every single fucking thing. Nothing helped. A few pages deep into Google and someone suggested ACV. At that point I had nothing left to lose. So down it went. Heartburn was gone 5 minutes later. Fucking amazing. A buddy bet I could not finish the spiciest chicken sandwich at this joint, known for insanely spicy chicken, in under 30 minutes. I knew I fucked up when they gave me gloves to eat the sandwich so the sauce couldn't touch my skin, and made me sign a waiver. Won the bet, but really I lost in the end. I walked through the bush of our tree line to get a football to prove it was not poison ivy. I did it. I got the football. It was poison ivy. I once did something similar, but it turns out I am immune to poison ivy. The rest of my friends, not so much. Won a donut eating contest. In 10 minutes, I ate about 17 donuts, and seconds before the time was up, I had all my thoughts set on having a hearty cleansing puke. A motherfucker who wasn't even taking part yelled that throwing up afterwards should disqualify you. Somebody counted that I took in a few days' worth of calories. My appetite came back 2 days later. Snuck into the Hilton and confiscated a white robe. Got caught and they let me go without checking my backpack. That's alcohol for you. Cliff diving. Saw an old man do a front flip off a 40-foot cliff. I said if he can do it, so can I. I did the flip alright, followed by a belly flop that Zeus could hear. Knocked the air out of me, but luckily people were floating nearby to save my dumb ass. In 2001, my sister got me a Sony phone, a tiny little thing with a flip-down front. She worked in a phone shop and got a discount. On the box, it said the phone was waterproof and there were tiny rubber seals in places. I believed them. At the pub where I worked, this aspect came up in conversation. Some guy said the phone couldn't be waterproof, and that showerproof was probably more accurate. Remembering the box, I argued the point and dropped my phone into a pint of beer in an effort to prove it. I was wrong, but a well-earned life lesson. Ate the largest box of goldfish in one night in college. Don't do this. Not me, but one of my former co-workers told us about the time he ate a tub of butter on a dare. He made it about halfway through and had to throw up. He said what came out was neon yellow. For the next month, the smell of butter made him gag, and when he perspired, he could still smell it. You'd think he'd learn, but he attempted the butter tub challenge a second time. This time, he paced himself and actually finished the whole thing. He said the fucked up thing was eating it before having to catch a train. While he was waiting, his heart was racing and he felt so amped up. He did push-ups and jumping jacks at Penn Station. I stabbed my leg with a pencil in elementary school. I told people I couldn't really feel much pain, which, at the time, was true. There was a spot on my leg from the lead for years. Crushing beers on my forehead. Still stupid. I'll still do it.